Hello and welcome to the next playthrough of FTL. Before we get going, I'm going to show you a few things through the ship and some of the upgrades. So, to start off with, let's look at dodge. So, up here we have an evade rating of 10%. Now if I move my guy away from here, not only can you no longer jump because the pilot seat is empty, but also the evade rating drops to 0. So, evade is actually quite important in this game. If I move him back in, it goes to 10%. Now, another thing that directly contributes to evasion is the engine. So if I bring a guy in here, because it jumps up to 15% because it's manned, and if I put a second point of power in there, it then goes to 20%. So this is also upgradable. So in here we can upgrade the engine, and we can see that for actually quite a small amount we can increase our dodge by more than double really, and it also increases the speed at which we can jump. So if we get into a tough fight, it means we could jump away and potentially survive to another day. Let's see what else is there. Now some of the systems don't take power at all, so the piloting, your cameras and the doors don't need power, so you can upgrade these three freely without having to worry about upgrading your power at the same time. So upgrading this one means that we still get a small chance to evade even if we're not directly manning it. Sensors allows us to see inside the enemy ship, and blast doors stop fire spreading, and then they also stop enemy combatants when they beam across. It stops them moving around your ship freely, which can be quite useful. So these we can upgrade and we don't need to worry about power. Now all these ones up here we do. So every time we increase one of these, we still can't use it until after we also buy power. Now I'll go into these a bit more detail later on as we're playing through the game, but shields, you need 2 for every 1 extra point of shield up here. Shields stop lasers and beams, they don't stop missiles though. Your engine, that increases your jump speed and also your dodge chance. Oxygen increases the speed. The first upgrade, quite effective, triples the oxygen replenish rate. Weapons, these are very expensive to upgrade because in conjunction with how much you have to spend here. So for 2 extra weapon slots here will cost us 85 for the weapons and then another 40 here. So 125 or something near that. To just get 1 extra weapon online, for instance. And then your med bay, that increases your healing rate for your guys, so if you're doing a lot of hand-to-hand combat, then that can be very helpful as well. Okay, what's the next thing? Crew. This is each of our crew members that we currently have on. So all these are human, so they have no special abilities, and then underneath the skill area, which is over here, we then have skills. Now the more you have someone manning a station, then they will get better at using that. So engines will mean they'll be able to repair them faster, or they'll be able to jump faster, or the dodge will be better, and so on and so forth. So it's worthwhile keeping a note of who is who, and then you really need to make sure you try and keep those people manning the same area, otherwise you'll have skills that are spread all over and not particularly effective at any one thing. And then this final tab, this is all of our equipped weapons. Wait for a shop, we can drag these off and sell them. Special augmentations go in here, and these are like increase your fire rate, or increase your shield recharge rate, or let you pick up drones that you've launched. This is where you store things that you're not actually using, which again you can sell. And that's about it in there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start playing.